right. Hey, you guys. I want to talk about manifesting what you want. And I was kind of getting nervous starting this video because it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's just weird. But while I'm talking about that, I'm also doing my toes because they're looking a little rusty. So I gotta fix those up. But if you're around my age and I'm 21, so if you're around my age and you feel like your life's just passing you by and everyone's just driving a nice car and they don't have a house but they got their own place and they're going to college and you're just working a 9 to 5, not doing nothing with your life, just understand that everything is working for your good and it's not the end of the world. Sometimes you just have to see those things because they're going to motivate you to want those things. Don't go off of jealousy. Don't say, dang, I really wish I want this, and be jealous of that person. No, be happy for that person and understand that if you're happy for someone, genuinely happy, and you don't have no jealousy towards them, but you know you want what they want, understand that you will get it. You just got to be humble sometimes. Cuz I'm struggling with that myself right now. I'm 21 years old. I work a regular 9 to 5, but I know that God has something greater for me. Even though if I can't touch it right now, and some days I feel like, okay, I'm getting hyped up. I feel it. I feel like I'm going to be able to do something today, but you know, you're not going to always feel like that. Sometimes, even when you do get the good things in life, it's just still not going to be enough for you. You just gotta be humble, understand everything is going to happen. But you also have to put in some work for it to happen. You can't just say, oh, I work. You can't have excuses for yourself too, like, oh, I work a 9 to 5, I can't really do this. It takes up all of my day. Find a way to make it work because you can always find a way to make something work. Always find a way to make something shake now. But in my situation, you know, I'm not really worried about it because I know that something is greater is coming for me. And you know, who doesn't want a nice house, a nice car, and all of that stuff, but why do you want it? Because is it if you want it just to show it off, then you don't need it. You don't need it. If you want it for a better life for yourself and your family, and this is something that you've longed for, then you will get it. You know, you gonna get it if that's what you want to do. As in, you just want to show it off and stuff. You're still capable of getting it, but make sure the reason that you want it, the reason that you really want it, is a good reason. Cause I want to be stable. I want to have a nice house. I want to have my own business. And I can easily back that up because I wrote it down. I write my stuff, I write it down even when I'm like not having the best day in my life. But I wrote all of it down. I wrote why I want to be stable. I wrote why I want a house. I wrote why I want to bond with God, because those are things that are important to me, like very important to me. And those things that you write down, they will manifest if you keep on wishing for it and you keep on praying about it and you keep on writing it down. Those things will come into place, and that's why I'm not even worried about it. I mean, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I do get a little sad that, not jealous, because I'm not jealous. I'm not a jealous person. I feel like if you have something, it's because you worked hard for it. So just understand the difference between jealousy and wanting to have what someone else has for yourself, for a better life, or whatever the case is. But sometimes, you know, I watch these YouTubers and all these things, and I just wish that I could have those things. But but you also got to understand that they worked hard for where they are. It wasn't handed to them. They started somewhere. They worked hard. Some of them been having YouTube accounts for four, four, 4+ years, 5+ years, 10 years. Some people have those accounts and still just never, grow up, rise up, whatever the case is. But you just gotta understand, like, everything is working for your good. Just keep pushing and understand that God has your back for whatever decision you want to make when it comes to, well, if it's, well, it all depends on what situation it is now. Because if you out here trying to sell drugs, God ain't gonna be with that one for real. But okay, what I'm trying to get at is, it all depends on what you want. Because God isn't going to put you into a situation if it's not gonna benefit you in the long run. Like, even though I went through some situations in life where I was just like, why, God? Why would you put me through this? You don't love me. Like, why? Why would you do this to me? What have I done? Because I'm this person that is just a loving. I feel like I'm a loving person, and if anything, I treat my family great. I feel like they treat me great. I feel like I treat my friends, little friends that I do have, because I don't have many friends, great. But it's all the situations that I've been through in the beginning is why I am the way I am now. I don't have that many friends because I went through some stuff with friends, and it used to bother me that I didn't have friends, but now it's like, okay, well, this is just peaceful. I ain't gonna lie. I never been into drama. I never liked being into drama. If I wasn't some drama, it would be some stupid stuff back in high school. Like, or not even high school, middle school, because it's just stupid. Like, I never been that kind of person. And if I was into a situation with some drama, it really didn't have much to do with me personally. It was other people. And that brings me back to why sometimes you just got you're put into a situation for a reason. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Like, it just made me the person I am today. I just feel like all I really need is my family, the little friends that I do have, and Father God, and that is it. That's all I need, because what am I gonna get out of having all these friends? Once you have all these friends, it's just like all of the hate and jealousy and all of that just comes along with them. Because some people will put this smile on their face like they're sincerely happy for you, and in reality they're just waiting for you to fail, like just waiting for you to have some type of downfall. And it's sincerely people like this. It don't matter how long you've been friends with them, they can easily just switch up just like that. You could be friends with someone for 10+ years, and let's say you've been working on a business idea for 10+ years and it's just now flourishing. That's when they're gonna choose to show their ass. Like, it's just crazy, because it's like some people all they want is to have a good bond, a good friendship, right? They get that friendship and that person switches up over something so dumb that if all they did was ask, they could have got the same thing too. Like, you could have been on the same boat I was on if you just humbled yourself, if you just understood that we're in this together. Some people don't want to hear none of that, So that's what I say about that. But yeah, I literally don't have any friends. And it's funny because some people would go crazy over this. Some people would be upset about it. But I'm okay. I am okay. I'm not depressed. The only thing I'm mostly sad about is living my life the only thing that I would be upset about is if I go down any more years. If I'm 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, whatever the case is, 30 years old, and I still work a 9 to 5, that's what's gonna crush me, not no damn friends. Nah, that's what would hurt me more than anything, because I really feel like God has something set for me to do. I don't know what it is. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I know that that's just not the life that he wants me to have. There's no way. God does not want us to work no 9 to 5. Come on now. If anything, he wants you to be the best you can be. No, it's not saying, "Oh, well, you're what's the word? Is it conforming?" Cuz I don't know if that's the word. I'm gonna just use it. If it doesn't fit, then oh well, insert a different word. God, God said He doesn't want you to conform. I want to say conform, but if it's not the word, y'all know what I'm trying to say. God doesn't want you to conform. Um, Freak, I can't even use it for real. Okay. Anyway, God does not want you to worry about the things on this earth. That's what I'm just gonna say. Okay, He don't want you to worry about these things of this earth. That's fine. The point I'm trying to make is, don't you can want these things and not let them consume you. Nothing's wrong with wanting better for yourself. The problem God has is when you think you can take those things up to heaven or hell with you, because it's not going nowhere, but it's staying on this earth. When you die, you can die with the money, but your spirit's gone. Your spirit is out of this flesh. It doesn't even matter anymore. So that's different from wanting something better for yourself. I want better for myself. I want stability. I don't want to work for nobody but myself. And that is what I'm going to get. I've been manifesting it. And I don't know what. Some people don't even have a business plan, but they know that they want better for themselves. And that's just I'm just one of those people that want better for themselves. And you should want better for yourself too. Because it don't matter what age you are. You could be 75. Don't let nobody tell you can't do something at that age. You can do whatever the hell you want to do, because God does not want us to just be put in the same predicament. That's why sometimes we end up, for example, we'll end up getting fired from a job that we thought we would never leave, or we end up going somewhere else that we thought we would never leave. And it's all because God knows that you're not going to move, so He moves for you. He puts something in place for you to move. I thought I was gonna be working at Publix for a good little minute now, and I don't even know how I ended up staying there for so long, because they were trying the hell out of me. Because we were working like dogs, and guess how many hours we were getting? Well, I speak for myself. I wasn't getting that many hours, because to start off, there's the full-timers, and then we have the part-timers. I was a part-timer. I wanted to be a full-timer because, I felt like I was almost there, but, you're not always there because you're part-time. But anyway, full-timers, they get 40 hours. So if it's 10 full-timers, they get 40 hours each. And we part-timers get whatever is left. So I was getting like 17 hours, maybe 20 hours a week, which means if I'm getting 20 hours a week, I'm getting 40 hours every 2 weeks, which my checks would be 200 a week. Sometimes less than that, because I sometimes get less hours. But that, I knew for a fact that is not what I wanted. I wanted something new so bad. I wanted to change. And even though it went from another 9 to 5 to another 9 to 5, it was still the fact that I was able to move off to something else. Because, like I said, I feel it in my soul. God has something better for me. I don't know what it is. I've been praying about it. I've been crying about it. And I just know. Sometimes you just know. You don't know what it is, but you know how it makes you feel. You know that you want better for yourself, and it's going to come. You just have to believe it, and you will achieve it. That was so corny. But yeah, you'll be okay. Everything is working for your good. Everything is happening for your good. What's happened back then is for your good. Whether it was good, whether it was bad, whether it made you feel like you were heartbroken or in pain, your relationships you went through, the friendships you've had, it's all prepared you for what is going to come. All of it has prepared you for what is going to come. And if you're a humble person, if you're a good person, if you love God with all your heart, all those things all those things will come into play in the future for you. Because when I tell you, I went through it. I went through it. I'm not saying I was homeless or none of that stuff. Thank God I was never in those predicaments. But just because you haven't had situations like that, that doesn't mean you haven't felt a certain way about certain things that has happened in your life. I've never been homeless, but I can't say our lights have been off before. It all depends on your situation. Sometimes, I mean, it not all. Yeah, it all depends on your situation, and that the situation you're in. Just understand it's not something that's going to be forever. Because if you want something to change, it will change. It will definitely change. And I know this ain't the life that I want to live. I'm tired of working a 9 to 5. I want something different for myself. I'm tired of having to wake up for someone else that doesn't even know my name. Dang, I'm tired of that. Y'all don't even know me from a can of paint. Who wants to live like that? You know? Some people will grow up feeling like they'll never have something to live for. But not me. Not me. If I can't do it for myself, I just want to do it for my future kids. But I'm not even going to say that because I know. Sometimes you just know, you feel it, but you don't know how. You don't know where to step. You don't know how to step, but you just got to hold God's hand and understand that He's got you. And that's just that. Just trust the process. Understand everything is going to be okay. Everything is working for your good. But not only that, if you want something to work, you're going to have to make it work too. You're going to have to put in some hours. You're going to have to work hard too. Don't just live your life thinking that, yeah, God got me. No, He's got you, but you have to put in some work too now. You have to put in some work too. I was watching, and this is going to be pretty quick. This is going to be quick because this video is almost 20 minutes, and I don't know if this is going to really help anyone, but just understand you're not alone, and everyone's going through this in different age ranges. Some people are 30 and feeling how I'm feeling. So everybody has, a different testimony. But I was watching Marcus Rogers, and he was saying how sometimes God has the door open, not really open, but it's open. You know what I'm saying? Like how, for example, the door is open. You can easily just pull it, but you can't see that it's open. God has it open, but sometimes He's just waiting for you to push on the door. And that could be a situation that I'm going through. I may not know it. I may not feel it. I may not feel like a door's open for me. But at the end of the day, that's something that you have to figure out. You have to figure it out. You just have to figure it out. And you will. Trust in yourself. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. Because, and have faith. Have faith that you can do it. Have faith in yourself, for real. On some real stuff. Have faith on yourself. Because if you don't have faith in yourself, you'll never feel like you'll be able to accomplish anything. Yep. That's all I've got to really say. See ya.